You work hard, but money still somehow disappears. Every month feels like progress, yet nothing really changes. But something strange is happening behind your habits. What if small, invisible actions are quietly stealing wealth? Here's the twist nobody tells you about money. It's not income, it's unconscious behavior driving outcomes. And hidden in plain sight are 9 quiet habits. Master them, and everything about money starts changing. Today, you'll see patterns your brain usually ignores. Simple shifts that silently build wealth without stress. No hype, no luck, just repeatable human behavior. But the last one changes how you see everything. Awareness creates control. Most people don't know where their money actually goes. It feels like it just disappears without explanation. But your brain avoids tracking uncomfortable financial truths. That's where the first habit changes everything. Write down every single expense you make daily. Not mentally, physically, with intention and attention. This forces your brain to confront real patterns. And once seen, those patterns become impossible to ignore. Here's where it gets interesting for your brain. Awareness alone reduces spending without forcing discipline. You naturally question purchases before making them again. That's quiet control, not restriction, shaping your behavior. Eliminate invisible leaks. But awareness reveals something deeper most people miss. You're not just spending, you're wasting valuable resources. Food, clothes, subscriptions quietly drain your financial future. And your brain normalizes it as everyday behavior. Ask yourself before every purchase or disposal, will I fully use this before replacing it? That single question interrupts automatic consumption patterns and slowly closes leaks you never noticed before. Small wins compound daily. Now here's where real wealth actually begins forming. Your brain loves dramatic change, but fails to sustain it. Big goals overwhelm, so consistency never truly happens. Instead, tiny improvements create unstoppable long-term momentum. Improve just 1% every single day. It sounds small, but the math becomes powerful. Those micro changes stack into massive life outcomes. That's how quiet wealth grows without emotional burnout. Instead of forcing motivation, build small automatic systems. That's the exact philosophy behind quiet growth. You don't push harder, you design smarter habits. And your brain follows what feels easy and repeatable. Purpose reduces expensive escape. But there's a hidden reason people overspend constantly. They're trying to escape work they deeply dislike. Stress creates a need for relief through consumption, and money becomes a tool for emotional distraction. When your work aligns with your natural interests, you stop needing constant external rewards to cope. Less stress means fewer impulsive spending behaviors daily. Purpose quietly protects your financial stability over time. Contentment stops the chase. Here's another trap your brain falls into daily. Comparison makes everything you have feel insufficient, so you upgrade things that already work perfectly. Chasing perfection becomes an endless financial drain. But something powerful happens when you shift perspective. You begin appreciating what already exists in your life. Imperfection becomes character instead of something to fix. And spending slows down without forcing any restriction. The power of enough. Now think about how you consume everything. Food, money, desires. You always push for more. But the last 20% gives least satisfaction and costs the most in time and money. Stopping before full satisfaction creates a hidden advantage. You naturally save without feeling deprived or restricted. That gap between want and need becomes wealth, and your brain slowly adapts to enough as normal. Delay builds discipline, but the hardest skill your brain resists developing is simply waiting before acting on any desire. Most impulses disappear if given enough time, yet instant access removes that critical thinking gap. So pause before every non-essential purchase decision. Let the desire sit without acting immediately. You'll notice most urges fade completely away, and the few remaining ones actually matter. Repair instead of replace. Finally, shift how you respond when things break. Your instinct is to replace instead of repair, but repair extends value and reduces unnecessary spending. Your wealth grows when you stop restarting everything. Your brain was never trained to build wealth quietly. It was trained to seek comfort, speed, and visibility. Now you see the pattern behind your decisions. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Start with one habit today, not all 9. Small shifts, repeated daily, reshape your entire future. Quiet wealth isn't loud, it's consistent and invisible. And one day, it becomes impossible to ignore.